All right, guys, let's go over our first assignment that we had about categorical data. And so here in our first problem, we were looking at two different charts that had the same information. Okay, one was a pie chart and one was a bar chart. Remember, the bar charts have spaces here. Okay, and so then questions were asked, such as what percentage of the students choose football as their favorite sport? So we can see that's here, and so that's the 56.6%. What number of students choose football as their favorite sport? So, this wasn't real detailed. It was kind of hard for me to see. I actually ended up coming back up here to look to see that it said 283. And so then, what's the main difference between the way that the data is displayed between these two graphs? So, one main difference, of course, is that the pie chart is giving you the percent of the total. Okay. And then this bar chart is just giving you the total counts of each item. So, the number of students that were in each of those categories. Okay. Now, what's misleading about this following graph? Well, for one, it violates the area principle because, so this is about oatmeal reducing cholesterol. And so, see, oatmeal and cholesterol. Does eating oatmeal reduce cholesterol? Well, look here. To me, I'm like, holy moly, this is working incredibly well because that I dropped my cholesterol like a fourth as much in 4 weeks. But that is not the case. The graph violates the area principle. It starts at 196 down here at the bottom instead of 0. Okay, and so it looks like you had you dropped a fourth as much, but you really just dropped 9 cholesterol points, which is not actually a very high percentage at all when you're considering that you're in the 208 range. So it's definitely exaggerating how much eating oatmeal helps to reduce cholesterol. All right. Now we've got this here where we had just a chart and we were asked to kind of like look and see what all this chart information had. So here each one of the lines was a subject with different qualities. Okay, so then that means I can tell from this data that there were 7 people, there were 4 females and 3 males in this sample. Okay. And so identify the different the different variables. So gender, of course, is a categorical, and that was if you're a male or female. Handedness is categorical, and that's left or right. Now height is a quantity. So that was a numerical value in inches. Okay, homework time was the next one. It was also quantity in minutes. Favorite music, this is a category and it had listed several different categories of favorite types of music. And then how much pocket change you had, that is a numerical value. So that was a quantitative. All right, describe the individual in the highlighted row. Well, I can see it's a female who is right-handed, who is 58 inches tall, which is 5'8". Is that right? I think that might be, nope, I don't think 58 inches tall is 5'8". And then the homework is 60. She spent 60 minutes on her homework. She likes alternative rock music, and she had 76 cents of change. So I'm thinking that I'm not so sure. I can't remember if, because I think 5 foot is 5 times 12, and 5 times 12 is 60. So that would be 68 inches. So that's not 5'8". Okay, so I messed that up. All right. Next, here is another chart doing the similar kind of identification. The subjects in this were roller coasters, and there were 5 different roller coasters. Then the different categories, the name of the coaster was categorical. The type of construction that it was categorical, either steel or wood type frame. The height was quantitative in feet. The design was sit down or flying, that's categorical. The speed was miles per hour, that is quantitative. And how long it lasts is also a quantity in seconds. All right. Now, what is about that highlighted one? Well, it's a roller coaster named the Prowler. It is a wood roller coaster that's 102.3 feet tall. You sit down on it and you go 51.2 miles per hour for 150 seconds. And I guess you reach 51.2 miles per hour. I don't know if that's an average or what. All right, that is your assignment that you first had on your categorical data.